is Blaine Marshall, and I'm doing a speech on why you should care about mental health, a persuasive speech. So, to start off, suicide is the second leading cause of death for people ages 15 to 24, according to the American Association of Suicidology, and suicide rates have also risen nearly every year since 1999. In a 2016 report from the CDC, many students in college are well within this age range. Some may have even been affected. There is a rising mental health crisis in this population. There have been increasing rates of depression and anxiety, and that suicide is also another way that reflects that. And the reason why I chose this topic is because of the care that I have for mental health, including mine and other people's. I went through a very bad depressive episode in high school that taught me a lot of valuable life lessons, as well as witnessing a lot of my friends in college, specifically my fraternity, succumb to addiction and different forms of self-harm. It's something that I've chosen to propel myself in as a career to become a therapist and hopefully help other people with mental health. So I'm going to be telling you guys why there's a need for mental health treatment, a plan you can use to address these needs, either for yourself or for other people, and then the successfulness of these actions and like the benefits they provide, because there's plenty of evidence to show that they do work. So to start off, I'm going to show you why mental illness is on the rise. So one professor in a blog post from Psychology Today cited a few studies about that millennials are reporting higher anxiety and depression rates than baby boomers did. And so one could think, oh, people our generation, millennials, are just more open about talking about their feelings and about telling others about how they feel. So it could just be a shift in culture, but that's not necessarily true. If this were the case, we would see a lot more benefits of disclosing illness. We probably wouldn't see rises in suicide rates. And one thing to counteract that kind of that point is higher rates of inpatient hospitalizations due to mental health and substance abuse issues have risen about 12% in the past 10 years. According to the Healthcare Cost Utilization Project, which is around 200,000 people. So that is proof that there is a rising crisis, since more people have attempted suicide and more people have gone to hospitals because of some major life crises. This can often occur within the age group of 15 to 24 years old, because there is a lot of major changes that go on through high school and college. There's a lot of things we have to adjust in life and a lot of growing up that we have to do. And when most people overcome these challenges and learn valuable life skills, but for some who don't, it ends up overcoming them, and then they fall prey to self-harm or suicide. And so a plan of action on what you can do to help yourself and others. Know that you're not alone. There's a lot of people who do suffer from depression and anxiety, or people who just even have depressive episodes. Just because you are depressed doesn't mean that you have depression and it's a lifelong thing. A lot of celebrities have come out and talked about it. People like Selena Gomez, Kid Cudi, people who express it through their music or whatever it may be. Even the sad death of Robin Williams, who committed suicide a few years ago. Because of his depression. Self-care, it's important to take time for yourself. Everyone's really busy now, and so it's important to set aside time in your week or your day, even if it's just like 10 minutes, to meditate, do whatever you can that kind of just takes you away from everything. Checking up on others. Sometimes people feel alone whenever they're feeling like this. So you need to make sure that you're talking to others and making sure you're lifting them up when you can. Know when to ask for help. It's hard to ask for help, but if you're in a job, if you want to get ahead, you ask for help from others, and you have to use that same logic if you want to treat your emotional health the same way. And all these practices can provide a lot of benefits. Meta-analysis of 67 research trials from World Psychology showed that psychotherapy has been a very effective treatment. Therapy is really difficult to get into, or it can be difficult because it seems difficult, but it's really not that hard. These people are trained. They've spent thousands of hours learning how to deal with people's issues. And what you can learn through therapy is developing skills to become resilient, manage emotions, and change aspects of your life that are in your control. And some other things you can do is diet is a very important thing. More fruits and vegetables have been linked to better well-being from the University of Warwick. More research from SMU has labeled exercise as a magic drug, being effective for treatment of depression and anxiety. One thing that's important to manage is your stress, because stress can exacerbate some of these feelings of loneliness, isolation, overwhelmingness. And so adopting some stress reduction techniques such as meditation or yoga or even like exercise can help with reducing stress, and that's from John Hopkins. And then good sleep hygiene, highlighted in the American Psychological Association, recommends people sleeping a consistent amount of hours a day, going to sleep at the same time, making sure you turn off technology before going to bed, and things like that. And then make sure to encourage yourself and encourage others to engage in some of these behaviors. So in conclusion, there's a growing need for mental health awareness and treatment, especially for college-age students, since this seems like the population that's being affected the most. Life has many ups and downs. It's really hard, but really we have to be together and helping each other overcome some of life's most difficult things. And then make sure to reach out, help others, engage in small acts of kindness so you can make the world a better place.
Yeah.